If not, we'll get you going. So starting off, feet about hip width apart, toes pointing out. Just going to squat down nice and low, stretch up nice and high. So nice, long, full range of movement to begin with. There's Harriet. There we go. Don't worry about loads of reps on this one. Just about getting the full movement in there. Harriet, we just started the warm-up, so if you jump straight in, get yourself moving. So as soon as you're ready, join in. So with all these warm-up stretches, it's not about getting loads of reps, just about getting the whole body moving to begin with. And relax off there. Next one, lunge in, twist over your front knee, and just alternate the foot you're stepping into, working through those. So just like before, focus more on range of motion than you are on speed and loads of reps. Make sure as you twist, you're not just looking over your shoulder, you're taking the whole upper body around so your chest points which way you're turning. Same on both sides, and turn into the chest points whichever way you're turning. Just gonna do one last check, make sure we've got no one in the waiting room. Think we're all good. And relax off there. Next one, I'll show you from the side. Slight bend in the knee, feet hip apart, toes forward. Go roll down, reaching for the floor, arching the back. And then stand up into a Y shape. So nice and slow and controlled on these. Don't want to rush these. It will give you a horrible head rushing feeling, going from your head being low to your head being high over and over again if you do it too quick. Keeping that movement going. And last couple on those. And relax off there. Next one, arms out straight, palms down. And if you draw back, turn those palms up as you draw level, and then rolling forward again. So drawing back, turn the palms up, back to the front, alternating that top hand. Let some of these go a little bit lower, and let some of these go a little bit higher, just to get all the fibers in the chest and shoulders moving. Right, I'm not sure if it's my connection or Richard's, but Richard is frozen for me. Right, I'm not sure. Oh, wait, no, he might be back. Okay, he's back, he's back, he's back. We're all good. And last few reps on these. And relax off there. Right, so the way we're going to do this, is we're going to split this into 6 different stages. Starting on stage 1, we're going to go 3 rounds of each. It's going to be 1 minute of work, 20 seconds rest, 1 minute of work, 20 seconds rest, 1 minute of work, and then 40 seconds of rest. So we'll get you ready. First one we're going to go into is going to be high knees mixed in with squat pulses. So it's going to be 10 high knees. Legs just as much, up to 10. Then 3 squat pulses. So 1, 2, 3. Straight back into your high knees. 10 high knees, 3 squat pulses. Let's get you ready. Make sure you've got plenty of space. And we'll go into those in 3, 2, 1. In we go, straight in. So 10 high knees, 3 squat pulses. Make sure on the high knees, you're working the arms and legs just as much as each other. And then on those squat pulses, drop nice and low. Small pulses. Drive up, squeeze the glutes. Back into your high knees. Get the coordination and the control first. That's halfway there. "15 seconds to go." Keep controlling that breathing. Need the breathing controlled, especially on these longer rounds. For 3, 2, 1. Relax off there. 20 seconds to breathe, 20 seconds to recover. Make sure you've got drinks with you, but try and make sure you're just taking gentle sips. You're not taking huge gulps. If they sit in your stomach, it's really going to feel horrible later on. And we're going back into those high knees in 3, 2, 1. In we go. High knees. 10 high knees, 3 squat pulses. Round 2 of 3. Those going. Get into rhythm and find the tempo. You want to find a tempo that feels about 8 to 9 out of 10 effort. Whatever you can maintain that minute, but wouldn't be able to maintain for 90 seconds. That's the easiest way to look at it. You want to feel tired when you get to that minute mark, halfway. It's roasting. 15 seconds left. Three, 2, 1. Relax off there. 20 seconds to breathe and recover, and then we'll get ready for that final round. Get your breath back as much as you can, and then we'll get you ready. This is the third and final part of round 1. 3, 2, 1. In we go. Straight in. So on the third round of every part, I want you to go absolutely flat out. So don't leave anything in reserve. So we do have a longer rest break at the end of each one. Just hit 15 seconds in. Should have found that new higher tempo. It wants to feel about 9 out of 10 to 10 out of 10. So really push yourself. Really put the power into those high knees. Really make them explosive. Halfway there. Keep pushing through. Keep that effort. 15 seconds. Flat out. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Relax off there. Nice. Got a longer rest break now, so get as much breath back as you can. Get your recovery. Next round we're going into is going to be chest to floor burpees. The way this is going to work is going to be hands to the floor, feet back, all the way down. Press up, bring the knees in, finishing your star jump. So hands down, feet back, all the way to the floor, up into your burpee. So all the way to the floor with each burpee. And you've got about 15 seconds before we go into those. Let's get you ready in Wait for it. And in 3, 2, 1. And we go. Chest to floor burpees. So hands to the floor, feet back, drop all the way to the floor, then explode up. Make sure as you drop to the floor, you're not letting your elbows flare too wide. Keep them in close to the body. Going to allow you to use a lot more of your chest and back on the way up. Taking the shoulders out of the equation, they're not a risk. Keep those elbows close to the body. Find your rhythm first, find the tempo you can work at. Remember, it's a full minute of these. "20 seconds. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax off there. 20 seconds to breathe and recover. Going to have that same round coming up next. So we're on part 2, round 2. Find the tempo that you need to work at nice and early. Remember, 8 to 9 out of 10. That's where you want to be on that RPE scale on how much effort you're putting in. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Straight back in. "15 seconds have gone. You should have found that tempo, found the rough sort of speed to be working at. Remember to control that breathing. Big breath out every time you come up from that burpee. Deep breath in for the next rep. You're over halfway. 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Nice. 20 seconds to breathe and recover. And we'll be getting ready to go again. This will be round 3 of 3 on these. So this is that flat out max effort round. Everything you got, leave nothing in reserve. You're gonna have no energy left at the end of the round in 3, 2, 1. And we go. Straight into those, max effort. "15 seconds are gone. You should have found that new tempo. Now force yourself to stick with it. Make sure it's that 9 to 10 out of 10 feeling. You want to be able to last 1 minute at this level, but you should be absolutely dead by 1 minute and 10 seconds. So keep pushing. Make sure it feels horrible. Over halfway. Final 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax off there. Get your breath back. Let yourselves recover. Next one we're going to go into, what we're going to look for is a lunge with 2 pulses. Lunge with 2 pulses. So 2 of those on each side. Then you're going to go 4 sumo squat jumping jacks. So from wide, drop down, feet together. 3, 4. And back in, lunge, 2 pulses. Lunge, 2 pulses. Lunge, 2 pulses. So 4 lunges with 2 pulses, 4 sumo squat jumping jacks. Let's get you ready. In just over 5 seconds. Going to be going into those in 3, 2, 1. In we go. So looking for 4 lunges with 2 pulses on each, and then 4 sumo squat jumping jacks. So starting wide in that sumo stance, hopping up, feet together, back out into that sumo squat. First 15 seconds are gone. Twenty seconds left. Make sure you're getting nice and low into those lunges before you add the pulse in there. That back knee wants to be just slightly off the floor for the pulses. And for 3, 2, 1, relax off there. Catch your breath, get your recovery. That's 1 round gone. You're looking for 2 more, exactly the same. And let's get you ready. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Same minute of work. Lunging in, adding 2 pulses 4 times. 4 sumo squat jumping jacks. Remember, you start out wide in that sumo stance, drop down, touch the toes, drop into the next one. Get the rhythm controlled, find your tempo. Really want to try and get the legs burning on this one. Even though it's a little bit slower paced than the other ones, still focus on that breathing. You're over halfway there. Coming into the last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax off there. Get your breath, get your recovery. Round 3 of 3 coming up next. Let's get you ready. It's that max effort round now. In 3, 2, 1. Into that max effort round. In we go. Nice high effort. Nice and low on those lunges. Really get nice and low. Full range of motion before you add the pulses. And really light on your feet for those sumo squat jumps. Sumo squat jumping jacks. There we go. Halfway there. Keep pushing through. It's that 3rd round. You really want to get those legs burning now. 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax off there. Catch your breath. Get your recovery. Next one we're going to go on to. Going to be on the floor, so on your mats. What you're looking for this one, it's going to be 2 commandos. So forearm, forearm, hand, hand. Forearm, forearm, hand, hand. 4 shoulder taps. So 2 commandos, 4 shoulder taps. So focusing on the shoulders and core with this one. We'll be getting ready into those in about 10 seconds time. So get your space on the floor, get ready on your mats. You can go from knees or from toes on these. I recommend starting on your toes in 3, 2, 1, and we go. 2 commandos, 4 shoulder taps. Try and focus on the whole way through this. You're squeezing your core. So you're making the abs do as much work as possible. And with those shoulder taps, try and keep yourself as balanced as you can. Don't tip to each side for your shoulder taps. Keep the body nice and strong. And you just find that rhythm, finding the tempo to work out. That's halfway there. Just going to keep an eye on that waiting room. Make sure I've not left anyone in there. Good, good, good. Keeping those going. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Relax off there. Nice. Get some breath back, get some recovery. Again, gentle sips on your drinks if you need them. Shake the arms off a little bit if you feel those shoulders cramping up and burning off the first round. Remember, you do have that option to drop down to your knees, but just make sure they're further back where your feet are, not right under your hips. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Find that rhythm and tempo, get the breathing controlled, and start focusing on engaging that core. You're over halfway. Final 15 seconds. For 3, 2, 1. Relax. One more round to go. Get the breath back, get the recovery time in, and we'll get you ready for that final round. In 3, 2, 1. In we go, straight in. Final minute on these. So this is that 10 out of 10 effort round. Round 3 of 3 on part 4, I believe. Yep, part 4. So you're pushing through, really trying to burn out the shoulders and core. Everything you've got goes into it. Keep pushing, keep the effort. Halfway there. Should already be struggling. Shoulders should be burning, core should be on fire. Keep pushing it through. Seconds left. 50 left. And for 3, 2, 1. Relax off there. Nice. Catch the breath, get the recovery. We're going to stay on the mat. So still staying on floor work for this one. And what we're doing this time is bicycle crunches. So opposite elbow, opposite knee. We're going to go for 8 reps. So 6, 7, 8. You're then going to go for 1 V-sit. So arms and legs as straight as you can. Reaching up to meet in the middle. Back up to 8, 6, 7, 8. 1 V-sit. So you've got 8 bicycles for 1 V-sit. With the V-sits, if you need to, put a light bend into your knee to make it a little bit less stressful. And then you're ready to go in just over 10 seconds time. 8 bicycle crunches for 1 V-sit. Let's get you ready in 3, 2, 1. In we go. Try and imagine every time your elbow gets to your knee or your hands get to your toes, you're trying to empty your lungs. It's a lot easier to work the core when you're emptying the lungs with the contraction. Just gone past halfway, so you should be in rhythm, getting comfortable with the form. Now you can increase that tempo. Find where the intensity level is that you need to work with. Last 10 seconds. Pushing through. For 3, 2, 1. Relax. First round gone. 2 more to go. In 3, 2, 1. Back in we go. Same effort. Burn out that core. Really want to get the core working on this class today. Find that rhythm nice and early, get your tempo under control, and burn out those abs. Halfway there. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, 1, relax. 20 seconds to breathe and recover. And then we're going to get you into the third and final round on these. Blitz whatever the core's got left. And in 3, 2, 1, in we go. Find that new increased tempo. Remember, this is that 10 out of 10 round. Everything you've got, annihilate those core muscles, get the abs working. Halfway. Twenty seconds left. Ten seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Relax off there. Nice. Get your breath back, get your recovery. This last round's going to be a little different. What we're going to do, it's got 2 exercises and we're going to do 30 seconds of each. So, I'm not sure if I'm going to fit in the camera properly here, but we'll do our best. So, first one we're going to go for is going to be Pilates pulses. So for these, you're going to want to be in a tabletop position, head just off the floor, and all we're looking at doing, lifting the hands, pulsing them forward, and raising your chest as you do. Imagine you're reaching for something below your feet, laying flat. We're going to go 30 seconds on those, and then when I tell you, we're just going to go into a dish hold, straighten the legs slightly, arms up overhead, hold in there for another 30. So 30 seconds on the pulses, 30 seconds in the hold. Go as straight as you can with your legs in the dish hold, but don't worry if you want to stay in that tabletop position, that's completely fine. And let's get you ready. Going to go into those in 3, 2, 1. Pulses to start. 30 seconds on the pulses. So arms up in front of your eyes, then reach in beneath your feet. In front of your eyes, reach beneath your feet. Keep it at a controlled tempo. It's not about doing these quick and getting loads of reps. It's about keeping the tension on the core. And I want you to go into that dish hold in 3, 2, 1. Into that dish hold. So reach those arms overhead, extend the legs slightly if you can. Keep the lower back on the floor. That's your focus, keeping that lower back down. Keep that hold, keep that breathing, nearly there. Final 5 seconds, going to relax off in 3, 2, 1, relax, nice. 20 seconds to catch your breath and recover. And we're going to get you ready for the exact same again in about 5 seconds time. So starting off with those pulses. In 3, 2, 1, into those pulses, straight in. So remember, feet in that tabletop position, you're lifting up to eye level, you're reaching for something beneath your feet. So the upper back and the head should come just off the floor as you stretch into that pulse. Halfway there. Going to go into your dish hold in 3, 2, 1. Stretch out into that dish hold. Keep the lower back on the floor, squeeze the abs and control your breathing. You want your breathing as natural as possible. Halfway. 10 seconds. Keep the tension, keep the breathing, keep the hold, keep the focus. For 3, 2, 1. Relax off there. Nice. One more round of those to get through. Got one more round to blitz, and then we'll be there. Get your breath back, get your recovery, gentle sips on your drink, and let's get you ready for that final round. So we're going to go slightly longer on the times for this one. Final rounds, we want to go complete max. Let's get you into those pulses in 3, 2, 1. Into those pulses. So it is going to be a longer round, but just treat it the exact same. Breathing controlled, squeezing the abs on the pulses. That's 15 seconds gone. We're going to go 45 seconds on the pulses this time. We're going to keep the dish hold the same, but we've extended the time on the pulses just to burn out anything left in the core that we've got. So that being said, you've got just over 10 seconds till the dish hold. Going to go for that dish in 3, 2, 1. Into your dish hold. Extend those legs, arms up overhead, hold that dish hold, squeeze the abs, force the lower back down into the mat, breathing through. Halfway there. Final 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax off there. Get your breath back, guys. Let yourselves recover. You can unmute now if you want to unmute. Let yourselves relax. Let yourselves breathe. That's all the hard work out the way. So if you want to jump off of mute so you can talk, we all feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm definitely not designed for dish type moves.
No, I'm not either.
It kills my back.
Yeah, it does me. I failed on the first one. I ended up doing an alternative, just holding myself up in that position. Just
yeah, I did the same.
In a crunch,
Okay.
as it were.
A weird one, because I stole it from Pilates, because ironically, the reason they're meant to be good at doing your dish hold stuff is to take pressure off your lower back.
I know. I just find myself like, I can't put my back down.
Yeah, do you end up sort of always like there?
Yeah.
Yeah, just sort of arching.
It more hurts than it should. Hurts more.
Yeah. It's probably just like, well, you're pretty strong, Harriet, but I think mine's just lack of core strength, probably. But when your arms are in this position, it's so much harder, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a weird, it's quite hard to, because obviously I can't see you when you're in the position because you drop.
I was quite grateful.
I feel when I'm on the floor though, my back's like that.
Yeah. It might be one worth practicing, even if you do it with, say, if you have your normal position. I'm going to use a shoe for an example because it's the only thing in range, but don't use a shoe. If you use like any sort of like foam roller or just any sort of like small pillow, just to have it there, just so you've got some sort of like, even though it'll keep the arch, it'll get traction to the floor. So you won't push yourself quite as straight and you're going to get more core.
It's weird because I can do it in Pilates, like if we have to, but I think it's because we've done other stuff before it that sort of leads to that. Whereas doing it after doing those core ones, before
I'll just blame the instructor. It's just bad instructing that.
I can only get it sometimes in Pilates when I'm feeling good.
I used to get picked on too much in Pilates to keep going. I was too right. So what? We're going to go over the stretching now. I know I say this every time, but it is just maintenance stretching, so it's not going to improve flexibility, but it will keep the muscles and joints healthy that we used. So starting off from standing, you're going to want to go legs straight, feet hip width, toes forward, push those hips back, let your head hang down, reaching for your toes. You want to feel this in your hamstrings mainly, Depending on what sort of training you've done, you might feel your lower back and your calves going with this as well. Hold in there, gently breathing through. And then take a big breath out. Reach for the ceiling, put your hips forward, push your weight into your heels and lean slightly back. And relax. Quads are up next. Get that hold there. Grab something for balance if you need to. Gently breathing through. And swapping, same on the other side. And relax off there. For this next one, I would highly recommend something for balance. So I want you to pop your heel to the opposite knee and then just imagine sitting down gently into a squat. If you can, from this position, you can either push that knee down or lift that foot up just to get a deeper stretch into the side of that glute. And swap it over. Same on the other side. Drop down into your position. Get your balance, and then if you can and or if you need to, push that knee down or lift that foot up, or a combination of both, all depending on your balance and if you need it for the stretch. And relax off there. Next one, hug both your arms out in front of you, dip your head down, draw your chest into your body, dip the head, and imagine pushing your shoulders away from yourself, stretching out the back. And then let's hug both those arms all the way around to the bottom of the lower back. Chest forward, shoulders back, trying to meet your elbows together behind the back. And relax off there. Shoulders, straight arm across the body. Looking over the shoulder, you're stretching for a deeper stretch. And then swap, same on the other side. And then finally, finish off on triceps. Hand on the back of the opposite shoulder, pushing your elbow to follow your wrist. And swap in, same on the other side. Last stretch of this session, just get that positioning, get that hold, gently breathe through. And relax off completely there.